Hi, folks. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. Probably tomorrow morning around 4:30 or 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock when I get up. I gotta do some errands. Let's see. Yeah, and I'm going to try to do some shorts, and I'm going to be busy. All right, I've been busy for a long time this month. Remember, SHTF has happened. People are going crazy. A lot of people have been emailing me, asking me a whole bunch of questions. And it's getting tiring. Okay? Uncle Alan said, I'm retired, I'm old, I hurt like hell. I have a weird, eccentric groups of friends that I talk to. Some are bushcrafters, some are survivalists, some are old school, some are techies. They said, well, you need better equipment, Uncle Al. And I said, yeah, it's about 11 years old. And they're looking at me like, it's like your Flintstone phone you haven't taken off your wall. I like avocado green. It's a rotary. Where to find those things anymore? Nobody uses a landline. Okay, next 4 years, nothing is normal anymore. I keep telling this to people, but people look at me like, duh. Trust no one. Okay? Lee of Cold War Prepper has a wonderful, for next week, a SHTF Survival Book Club. I think it's a book club on SHTF Survival Handbook. I'm doing this by memory. And remember, Uncle Alan has brain damage. So I'm trying to cover things, okay? There's some things I agree, there's other things I disagree. Okay, but please check out Lee's channel, Cold War Prepper. Trust no one. I'm not kidding. We're getting to the point where either regular forms of government you cannot trust. Okay, because a lot of people I've been doing this too much, but they're either a puppet or they're brainwashed or they got this weird view of the world, or like my friend Wes S says, they're oblivious. Okay, I know Wes from the old days. You must comply. They're screaming this at top of their lungs. And when you keep pushing people like that, you're going to have a new generation of pirates, gangsters, the underworld, because the ATF's not doing their job. They're a bunch of boneheads. They should get rid of that whole department out, save America a few $billion. They're not the private police force of the DMC, RNC, CCP, or Captain Crazy's private police. No. Okay? Their illegal tax organization should have folded when Prohibition folded. Okay? Again, please help. Trapped by stupids in the mental zombie apocalypse. See DMC, RNC, CCP. Send $2.17, and there's my address right down there. PayPal. It's all in the description box. Because I tell people, people on DMC is getting millions and billions of dollars. What does Uncle Alan get? I get a little bit at a time, which helps. I spread it around here. I help people. I buy food boxes. I help people. Like this family's trying to get around with the kids. I told them it's time to downsize and get rid of the pig and get yourself. We found a car for them. It saves gas. I figured out the mileage, and it's a sedan. Okay? They used to drive a truck, and at these days gas prices, they couldn't afford it. So we got it. We swapped them out the truck for the sedan, and the sedan gets better gas mileage, and it has air conditioning, so they don't have to roll down the window and do 40 miles an hour to keep the kids cool. Okay? Roll down the windows at 40 miles an hour. That was your air conditioning. And if you want to see a nice doggy video, you check out my intro video. I have a soft spots for small animals, cats, dogs, guinea pigs, okay, and children. I have a real soft spot, so I tend to spoil them. I bake goods. I made a whole bunch of cookies, bug free. They always say, Uncle Alan, don't put any bug powder in our cookies. So I made oatmeal, chocolate chip, vanilla wafers. I love to bake. But ever since the grasshopper, cockroach, cricket one, nobody trusts my baking anymore. Uncle Alan, what's in this muffin? Bran. What else? Ground up mealworms. You see about 60 bran muffins being dropped. And you see little kids running out screaming, it's healthy. It's good for you. And they're looking at me and doing the cross and trying to throw water bottles. I said, you're not Catholic, and those ain't holy water bottles. Please stop getting Uncle Alan wet. That's the last time I baked any goods for their school fair. Okay, so I do weird things to food. All right? Now, my other group of friends that I rarely talk on YouTube, their second sight, like Uncle Alan has, they're seers, they're Romney gypsies, they're fortune tellers, they're, I can't think of the word. They're kind of scared of me because most of my predictions come dead on. So, and I keep telling them, stop doing the cross and throwing water from water bottles. Okay, you're not Catholic. You're Romney. You're Jewish. You're Buddhist. You're Muslim. Stop doing that. Okay? It's like I have all my friends who are psychic, tarot card readers, crystal ball readers, tea leaf readers, sensitives. Okay, stop making the sign of the cross and throwing water at me. Okay? Next time somebody does that, I'm going to throw a whole big glass of water on them. Sheesh. And they're not even Catholic. Okay? It's not funny, folks. Quit doing that. And a lot of them says the country will be all right if three things happen. And it'll be a cold day during the dark winter that this is going to happen. I'm going to get a large sum of money. I told them you're smoking crack. Okay? They all say it. Even tea leaf reader, they say, you will come into large sums of money. I took a vow of poverty, and I don't have any money other than doing odd jobs. I make less than $30 a month. And you're telling me I'm going to have a fortune. And I crack up when my tarot card reader says, you're going to find love and a vast fortune. And I'm like, seriously? And they say it'll be in the millions, maybe in the billions. And I look at them like, okay, what are you smoking? Are you smoking ganja or happy weed? Okay. I told them go take a checkup, and they weren't too happy. They found cancer. I did save a couple of lives. One had a blood clot in his head, and they caught it with a CAT scan, so he's all right. But the other tarot card readers are looking at me like, and I quit throwing the water and doing the sign of the cross. I had one lady who was a Muslim holding up a cross. I'm like, you know you're a Muslim and you read the Quran. Quit doing that. It's getting ridiculous, folks. People are panicking. Okay, I think I did what's going to happen the rest of the month for 2019. what was it, 2022? I have paperwork around here in my notes. I keep forgetting. Oh well, I'll remember where I put it. Um, let's see. Hit a large amount of money, fall in love. Are you kidding me? Are you smoking? I mean, these people, I look at them like y'all have mental problems. You don't understand the Bible, and a lot of you are like doing all this stuff. Okay? I read books. I read a lot of books. Not only survival and other things, economics, weather pattern, ionic force, a whole different fields that you guys never heard of or never read. Worst thing I've seen, one of my psychics was using. So what's that? Oh, it's an online reader. So I know you're half blind. You have cataracts like I used to do. And you have this little pen that reads to you. And it has a Bluetooth. And I'm looking at them like, great. The Zoomers and the millennials are getting lazy. They don't want to even read a book. They have a little pen to scan all their reading for them. And it goes into a Bluetooth. Talk about, well, I can't say the S word because I need more people to watch me. And they said, and the third thing is, you're going to be a big hit on YouTube. I'm like, are you crazy? All right. And I quote them facts from the Bible about soothsayers, seekers, and all that. And they quoted me back the other verse, and we evened out. Okay? But it is so funny. They were worried because they were reading on the West Coast, San Francisco and LA will be destroyed by nature or mankind. Okay, I'm kind of laughing at that. I don't live in both places. I live in the worst place of California, so I'm not too worried about that. And they said, you're right, what's going to happen to New York and most of the Northeast? Earthquake or civil war, atomic attack, civil war, earthquake, atomic attack. Civil war by everybody. We're talking not just Americans, everybody else. Canadians, Russians, the Chinese, could be even the Haitians or Venezuelans or what's called Nicaraguans or El Salvadorians. I wouldn't be living in New York City. All right? Everybody will be, it's like a war zone. Okay? A lot of my friends are freaking out like, yeah, you're right about New York and you're right about the wire that surrounds New York. Yeah, if I was really mad at New York, I'd take a pair of wire cutters and clip that wire. A lot of people don't know why they put that wire around Manhattan Island. Tesla did it. Okay? He put that wire around Manhattan Island because he was trying to prevent New York go boom. You have to read Tesla's books to understand. I have his map. It's been guarded by the New York State Police and also New York Police Department. But they keep forgetting where it is, and one of these days it's going to get cut, and then you go, where is New York City? It's gone. So those three things are never going to happen. I'm not going to get a large sum of money. I'm not going to fall in true love. Great. And the third thing I always forget. But that's not going to happen, folks. Like I said, Uncle Alan's logic and facts, and I read books more than you ever read in a year. Remember, I read anywhere from 5 to 15 books a week. Just my memory's going, and I keep forgetting where I put my wallet at, or my cell phone. Okay? So like I said, go check out the last 4 videos, or 10 videos. All right, this is important. I give out my checklist to a lot of people, what they need, what they should have, and they're all freaking out. And I say, if you don't get it now, don't complain because either you can't see it right. And remember, I told everybody what's going to happen with the blackouts. So, a bit of advice from old Uncle Al. All right, I don't believe it, so I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. Okay? A lot of people like, you watch the news. No, I don't. I watch cartoons or anime or bad soap operas or something on Netflix in a foreign language or food shows. Okay? And most of the time I spend reading books. I'm not the lazy person. I have a lot of things I want to try to catch up and relax and stuff. But heads up, you know, I'm laughing him. I proved my point on Friday. I will put out my lotto numbers for Mega Million. I'll probably get either one or two. If I'm lucky, it'll be the mega number and then one digit, and I'll get my money back. But never anything big, always small. I could buy my lunch or I could get a cup of coffee, but that's about it. And remember, I'm old school. I like old school coffee. I don't like Starbucks and stuff. It's just plain black and whatever they got in the serving thing. So I'll catch you later, folks. I'll be seeing you. And remember, don't panic, remain calm, and relax. All right? You think it's going to be bad? I've been warning people. I already did 5 videos, but I'm too tired to put them up. I'm putting this one up because YouTube's acting up again, and I still can't figure out AdSense. I got to finish that part. And oh yeah, the third part. I'm going to be a big star on YouTube. I'm like, are you crazy? I barely get enough people to join up, and YouTube keeps taking them down. It's like, how many people I lost this week? 20. How many people I got? 15. It's back and forth. So if you want to freak out people, put Uncle Alan on TikTok, put Uncle Alan on Instagram. Go check out my old videos. If I sound nuts, you go look what Uncle Alan said on 2019, and then you look what happened so far. Okay, folks. I'll be seeing you. You have a nice evening. And night time. I'm going to try to do more shorts. I got to figure out how to use that phone. Bye now.